The real tragedy of the poor is the poverty of their aspirations. Adam Smith. My name is Adam Smith. Yes, that Adam Smith. The man they call the father of economics. Though, to be honest, when I hear what's happened to my child, this global creature called the market, I feel less like a proud father and more like a very concerned parent. If I lived in your world, where people trade crypto instead of cattle, follow influencers instead of philosophers, and work for algorithms instead of kings, would I still recognize my own ideas? That's the question today. Who am I, and why do my old ideas still run your modern world? In 1776, I wrote The Wealth of Nations. I said that markets left alone can guide themselves, like an invisible hand leading people to create value while chasing their own interests. Fast forward to 2025, and your invisible hand has Wi-Fi. Today, the market doesn't just guide prices, it guides people. TikTok tells you what to watch. Amazon tells you what to buy. LinkedIn tells you what to pretend to be. The algorithm is the invisible hand. Only now it watches you back. While I imagine bakers and blacksmiths, you have content creators and coders. They still chase self-interest, views, clicks, conversions. But the scale has changed. The marketplace is global, instant and addictive. You think you're scrolling freely. You're not. You're participating in the largest economic experiment ever built. Attention as currency. In my time, value came from labor. If a man spent 10 hours crafting a chair, that was its worth. Now, a digital artist draws a pixelated monkey and sells it for $400,000. A TikToker lip syncs to a song and earns more than a teacher. You stopped buying things. You started buying stories. A product's value isn't in its cost, it's in its meaning. Your sneakers aren't worth $200 because of leather. They're worth $200 because Nike convinced you they are. The new economy isn't about production. It's about perception. And the masters of it aren't economists, they're storytellers. When I wrote about capitalism, I never meant chaos. Markets need rules. Freedom without fairness creates what you now call billionaires with private islands. Governments today still wrestle with the same monster we faced in the 18th century. How much freedom is too much? How much regulation kills innovation? And how much absence of it kills everything else? From Wall Street crashes to crypto scandals, greed hasn't changed. It's just wearing a better suit. Back then, it was gold. Now, it's data. Both glitter beautifully, and both can enslave you if you stop thinking critically. If I could offer one piece of advice for your generation of investors, it would be this. Don't just chase returns. Study systems. Markets are mirrors of human behavior. When people are greedy, prices rise. When they're afraid, everything falls. Behind every bubble and crash lies the same pattern. Emotion over reason. Before you invest in a stock, an NFT, or your own startup, ask, am I doing this because it's wise or because it feels good? Philosophy won't tell you what to buy, but it might save you from buying nonsense. Your world is astonishing. I see machines learning, currencies floating in cyberspace, people working from cafes instead of factories. But the essence remains. You still trade time for money, trust for progress, and meaning for convenience. The wealth of nations today isn't coal or iron. It's data, ideas, and human creativity. And yet, as you chase efficiency, I worry you're forgetting something. Economics was never about numbers. It was about people, Markets are made of hearts before they're made of graphs. Even in the age of algorithms, morality matters. A rich world without virtue becomes poor very quickly. So, who am I? I'm the ghost of your economy, the man whose words built capitalism, and who now walks through its skyscrapers, wondering if the students understood the lesson. I'm not here to preach, I'm here to translate, to show you that the forces shaping your wallet, your job, your digital life, all began as ideas scribbled in candlelight centuries ago. Welcome to Adam Smith Returns. Here, I'll show you the world of economics from the inside. How money, power, and human nature intertwine. You'll learn not just how the system works, but how to use it for your own good. Because understanding the market means understanding yourself. And that's where real wealth begins.